Today I will show how I set up my kayak for sailing. First I attach the beam connector to the kayak. I have made it so it can rotate around the center line. Thus the mast can lean over and spill excess wind power. This makes it possible to handle wind shift without capsizing. The beam connector is fastened with a wing nut to make it possible to set up without tools. The beam can also be fastened without tools. I slide the beam on a bolt and swing it under a holder. Both beams are aligned slightly backwards, so that the pontoons can be fastened from the cockpit if needed. One bolt and a wing nut holds the pontoon in place. As the beam slides down into the pontoons, it locks in place. With a line from the pontoon, the angle towards the kayak can be fine-tuned, and it also locks the pontoon in place. The kayak is easy to transport as I made it divisible. But that also means I have to slide it together and use some force to get a tight fit. The two hull parts are locked together with long bolts. I have made a control board for the sail controls. A few ropes holds it in place, so it's not a permanent installation. I also use the board to hold the lines to the pontoons. The mast slides on to the beam connector and is locked in position by tightening a forestay. Also this line is fastened in the control board. The forward bulkhead is loaded with sleeping gears. Two large pieces fits together with some small things. If you do not use watertight sacks, more will fit. The steering lines can be connected to steer from either cockpit. Being alone, I connect to steer from the forward cockpit. And the steering works fine. The aft bulkhead fits more stuff, 4 large pieces and some smaller. I use watertight sacks as a second protection, although the rubber hatch is watertight. The water is at freezing, so I do not want to take risks. A dry suit is also good insurance. Before sliding into the water. Do you want to see the rest of the tour? Check out the next episode. Thank you for watching.